This is Eric Young, first base coach of the Arizona Diamondbacks, and you're at the Brian Jordan Classic and watching Class Act Sports.
Class Act Sports is here with former major leaguer Eric Young. We're here at the Brian Jordan Foundation, Golf Classic. This is the parent party right here. What does this mean for you to support Brian Jordan?
Well, Brian Jordan has been a role model throughout his career, pretty much throughout his life, as far as being someone that guys look to, respect, admire. He's been like that as a player. Now off the field, he's doing very positive things, especially for the kids. And I think it's my duty to come as his friend and former teammate to come out here and support him.
Well, I hear some chips wrestling around down here. No, that's good. Some poker chips. Yeah, I want to show the fans here. What's going on? Well, hey, it's for a good cause. And talk about what this whole thing is all about and how important it is for you to be a class act and lead by example off the field.
Well, I tell you, as always, we walk around as role models, as athletes, and whether we like it or not. Brian has put himself in a position. He's well known, well recognized here in Atlanta, and for me to assist in any way I can to support his cause of doing things for the children, making better avenues for children, doing very positive things. When people speak in the community about who's a role model, who's an athlete that you can look up to, Brian Jordan is definitely one guy that come to mind off the top of each and every person's head.
Talk a little bit now, you're making that transition into coaching with the Arizona Diamondback, man. How's that been for you?
Well, it's been very rewarding. This year was a very exciting year. We went from last to first, making the playoffs. But more importantly, I've been a player. I've been on the media side. Now I'm on the coaching side. So I've hit the baseball arena in three different aspects. And I tend to understand now what the media goes through, what the coaching staff go through, and of course as a player.
Talk about Justin Upton. It seems like he's reaching the peak of his career right now. What enabled him to turn it up to that next level?
Well, I'll tell you, this year was very important. He worked with the hitting coach, Don Beller, and really became more mature. He's a young guy, and he's got a bright future ahead of him. I think there was a lot of pressure put on him the first 2 years because he was a first-round pick, and everybody think he was going to be a savior, but it's very hard to do in the major leagues at the age of 21. This guy is coming into his own, and I think not even next year, I think in the next couple of years, you'll be talking about Justin Upton as the MVP in the major leagues.
15 years in the major. I mean, what's some of the major highlights of your career?
Oh, well, of course, my claim to fame is hitting that first home run in Colorado, stealing 6 bases in one game, making the All-Star team, getting to the playoffs, which I got 3 times out of 15, so it's very difficult. So when you see guys like Chipper getting in there a lot, you envy in a good way, knowing that it's very special and lucky to get to the playoffs each and every year. So my career has been, I had that All-Star appearance, made the last All-Star with Ozzie Smith turning a double play. So things like that is very special to me, and that's what my career was about.
Well, before we let you go, we mentioned you're the first base coach for the Arizona. What do you feel you bring to that team to help them make it to the next level?
I bring energy. I bring a guy with a lot of passion about the game of baseball, and that's the reason I'm continuing on in my career as a coach and eventually as a manager, is the fact that I'm going to bring passion each and every day to the ballpark. And the only thing I want is for those guys to get everything out of their ability each and every day, out of their career, because my thing is your window is only open for a short period of time. Take advantage of it while you're in it. Then when it's closed, it's time to move on to something else.
Absolutely. You were a speed demon. What did you do to stay in shape and stay healthy?
Well, did a lot of running the hills. Did a lot of what you call the flag. What you call the flag thing? You know what they
run
with
the parachute.
The parachute. Yeah. He did a lot of that, and just worked on technique. I think if if you hone in on your technique, everything else will fall into place because I was born and blessed with speed.
And you're helping some of the guys learn how to be a base stealer.
That's exactly what I'm doing over there at first base. So hopefully my technique, my coaching, my experience will rub off on some of these guys, and hopefully they become great base stealers.
Appreciate it, man. Wrapping things up with Class X Sports. We just interviewed Tony Womack. He played for the Diamondbacks. Assuming Tony had a chance to play for you, which is obviously not the case, you think he would have listened to you over there at first base?
Well, he'll just tell me I got this, and basically when a guy got it, I get out the way. I'm getting out the way. So Tony was a great base stealer at the same time I was, and of course, if he told me when you get a guy that steals 60, 70 bags a year, pretty much he knows exactly what he's doing over there. So all I need to do is get out the way.
Well, you heard it here first. From Class Act Sports, we appreciate your time. True Class Act, Eric Young signing out at the Brian Jordan Foundation Golf Classic. Thanks a lot from Class Act Sports.